Alright, looks like this is going. I figured I get asked here and there about what I use for porting. Flex shaft grinder from Harbor Freight. It's nothing special. I think it's like 45 bucks. The cable did give out. I had to build a piece in here on my lathe and solder the cable to it to fix it. Had to solder the other end as well. I use normal Dremel. I got air powered ones with Tootsie Rolls on them. Use a combination of them green things, get them off Amazon. Got all different assortments of different carbides. You can find them all over eBay, Amazon, hardware stores, so on. I use a combination of different stones, and got to use a cutting oil, and then the other one's little cup there's got water in it to cool the bits. And then for polishing, I use them. Well, I get it down with the Tootsie Rolls, about a 320 grit finish or so, and then go after it with them. And I use WD-40 on them. They seem to last a little longer. And then after that, it's clay block and little wool buffers or cotton buffers or whatever. Then after, I use sandpaper to, help break some of the edges on the thing. And then I get these scuffy pads used for like knocking down primer and stuff for body work. And I just got a wire brush that I clip them onto and then feed it down in through to clean up, and it helps polish up, some of the marks that you leave in there. That drops in the ports and kind of cleans them up. Sometimes I use them diamond bits for chamfering too, but most of my chamfering's done with a white stone. Just thought I'd show you that. My shop's a mess, but here's this 4910 one. It is done. Like I said, I do huge on the lowers. This one I cut a little, I don't know if you can see it, I cut a little groove up along the edge of that one, up into there. I'm gonna try that. This one I did bring the big transfer up to the same height as the little one. Sometimes I do it like this, sometimes I stagger them. If you're wanting a broader torque curve, I suggest staggering about 2 to 4 degrees. I never move the little one. It always ends up right where I want it. Like I said, I raised the exhaust to 102. You do have to be careful how you angle your bit in there, because if you try to raise the whole port up, the way that's designed back in there, you will run into outside air. I know from personal experience on that. I widen the ports just a little bit. I like to match this to the boot. There's no sense in making this huge. You just need it the same size as the boot, so it's a nice transition into it. If it goes from that small boot into a great big opening here, you just dumped all your velocity. I port for velocity. That's just how I do it. I mean, I don't know if it's the right way or not. I'm just a dude having fun working on saws. But yeah, this one, I haven't done the muffler mod yet. I think I'm going to go dual port on this one. Might go dual round pipes on this one. But timing wheel, I always put it on the clutch side. I have a piece of brass wire that I bent up that I just bolt down to one of the bar studs, and I find this fits 90% of the saws that I work on. I know other people put them off on the flywheel side. Numbers is numbers. It doesn't matter what side the wheel's on to me, as long as you know how to read the wheel. And I read my wheel a little different than other people do, I guess, but these numbers end up at 102 first ray light, and they end up about 81 on between 80 and 81. This one's probably, I'd have to recheck it. This one's probably 81. They're 75 stock, but with having to cut so much off the base, you gain, 5 degrees easy. And all I do is just reshape a little bit. I like that shape right there. That's just me. I mean, and I do, like I said, I do take my lowers really wide. If you go this wide, when you go to put these back together, it is kind of a pain in the butt, because the rings want to fall out into the, even if you use a ring compressor, because the ring compressor is only good up to here, the rings still fall into this area right here, so you have to kind of help it along with your fingers. But yep, I just thought I'd show you guys another one of my 4910s I'm doing. I don't know when I'll get around and get a video of this one running in some wood, but I'm sure I will sooner or later. You guys have a good one.